Hello, everybody. My name is Harold Games, and welcome back to my MLB Imperialism series. This is part 3 of my Imperialism series. Hope you guys have enjoyed my playthrough so far. Today, we are looking to get rid of a few more teams, but before I start this episode, I just want to talk about my MLB The Show stuff that I have planned. Definitely be on the lookout for Road to the Show here in a couple of days. My of that series. I also have picked my MLB franchise team. That once again, I will not be playing it until the Operation Sports rosters or Ride-In rosters comes out. I don't know the exact. I don't know if there's a release date with it yet. I haven't really checked, but I will be playing as the Baltimore Orioles. The reason why I'm doing the Orioles because they're in a tough division, but they have a lot of young and exciting prospects, and I feel like I can take them over the hump and get them a World Series championship. Um, I'm hoping because I've been running tests on my own, playing my own franchise. Like I'm a White Sox fan. Uh, I've been having issues where I've been getting a glitch where my players' stats will either disappear, they will change randomly. My pitchers won't even get innings pitched. Like I played a game earlier with Mike Clevenger as a pitcher, and he went, I believe, 7 innings, and the stats glitched out and made him have 0 innings, and I lost, so he picked up a loss, even though he didn't pitch at all according to the stats glitch. So I really hope San Diego Studios gets their act together and fixes that because I it's not just me. I've heard other people have those issues as well. So I really hope San Diego Studios fixes it. And it's been a little bit disappointing because that's been a reoccurring theme in the past few years where SDS has had that issue. So I just making sure I'm recording. But yeah, all in all, I expect MLB Road to the Show coming out this weekend. My first episode. My franchise will be the Baltimore Orioles. So yeah, so some new things planned, and I also apologize for not getting or for not or for the little bit of a delay in getting another episode of Imperialism up. It's been a lot of stress going on with school, and my parents were impacted by the tornadoes in Illinois uh, on Friday, and there's a chance they could be impacted by them tomorrow. So, or technically to this morning, I guess. So yeah, there's been a few backstory reasons why I couldn't for this episode, but let's get into this. We are not that far away from being done. I believe we're down to like the final 20 teams, and I have a wonderful person who is keeping track of who gets eliminated each episode. I just want to thank you for doing that, so people can get a nice recap. But yeah, and I also like to thank everyone for getting me up to almost 150 subscribers. I never thought this Imperialism series was gonna bump my channel. I thought it was just gonna be kind of like a nice little series just to play. Kind of like my Last of Us series, my Walking Dead series. I thought it was a nice series for me to play and for people to want to sit back, put them on in the background and watch. But Imperialism seems to be doing well, so I'll continue doing it. Let's get underway with this video because I know people are probably tired of me talking constantly. But yeah, so the first team to attack are the Yankees. They have been on fire uh, here in this Imperialism. They can play against a few teams. They can play against the Tigers, the Mets, the Reds, and the Braves. So we will see where they will be attacking. Southwest a little bit. That is going to be the Braves. So the Yankees against the Braves. This will be interesting. Now, another thing, if you guys are just joining this, just watching this video, make sure you check out the earlier videos of Imperialism, but it's gonna be a little bit different uh, from my NCAA basketball Imperialism series. One thing is I have to pay to get the current rosters, and I'm not going to do that for the series when money's tight. So I'm just going to use the last year's rosters, and the defending team, the team that's being attacked, will be home team, and they will get home field advantage, unlike my NCAA basketball series. But here we go, and the Yankees, they do it again. This is getting concerning because Yankees are really steamrolling through the East Coast now. That is another win. This is going to be a lot of land for them too. So this is pretty big. I don't know how. We'll see. Okay, hopefully we're gonna do our best. Not the Okay, that's not what I want to do. We're gonna do our best not to absolutely butcher these borders. That's fine. It didn't destroy a state border, so again, that's fine. It didn't destroy a state. Again, that's fine. As long as these state borders stay alive, I'm fine with it. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have to manually do those. Oh, okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to manually. There we go. These work. There we go. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna have to manually do that, and we're gonna do our best to keep these state borders alive. But I'm gonna do the Atlanta Braves logo. Okay. We're gonna have to. We might have to destroy border here. Let's first of all, let's get rid of this stuff up here. Not needed. We'll just get rid of this stuff right here. Again, not needed. These counties, I'm kind of just like, doesn't matter at this point with the counties. Same thing with the state borders. As I absolutely butcher the the United States borders. At this point, I'm just trying to try my best not to butcher anything. Also, I do want to say congratulations to Natty Cash because he is doing really well in his videos, and not only that, he is getting close to his series being close. I know he still has a long way, but he's cracked the 200 teams mark a few episodes ago. So yeah, congratulations to him. So Yankees, oh boy, that is a lot of land for the Yankees to be owning, and we will get rid of the Atlanta Braves. Here they are. So this wheel is a little bit different from my NCAA basketball wheel, but overall it's not terrible. I like using this wheel for like random things. The only thing is those random ads on the side. Miami Marlins, which are down here, they cannot play against any other team but the Tampa Bay Rays. So Battle of Florida, Miami against Tampa Bay. Who will pick up the win? Bay versus Miami. We finally get away from having the Yankees play a game. So that is good. Will the Rays win? Let me make sure that. Yeah, okay. The Rays do win. 1-run victory. Let's see, was there any? Miami made it a 1-run game in the 9th inning, but they were unable to win it. So congratulations to the Rays for winning. They will pick up a decent chunk of land, or they will control Florida. Congratulations to Tampa Bay. It's gonna look a little bit weird. Okay. Yeah. We'll just do this. But yeah. Congratulations to Tampa Bay. Um, Hope everyone is enjoying the start to baseball season so far. It's a pretty interesting start. My White Sox are not doing the best to start the season, uh, which it they seem to struggle every single year in this rebuild or in this World Series or bust run with I'm like butchering this state of Florida. They seem to start every single year of this bust run uh, like they struggle because yeah, that's definitely not how the state of Florida is border is, but we'll leave it like that. But then the pandemic year they started off slow, but then they got hot. The 2021 year, the division winning year, they started off slow, but then they got hot. And I guess that was the expectation for last season, but they never got hot at all. So hopefully this season they can get hot. I know we are missing Liam badly, but the good thing is he finished his last round of chemo, and hopefully, um, jeez, the Yankees are playing again. Hopefully, we can potentially see him in a uniform by June. So for that Northeast, that I don't think that's a potential. That's a possible team now. Southeast. Well, yeah. Anything that is pointing southeast at any point, we'll just consider that the Mets. But okay, so that this is a huge battle. Mets against the Yankees. Mets will get home field advantage though in City Field. The Yankees once again will have to play with their food. And the Yankees, jeez, I'm beginning to think the Yankees are too overpowered. They just beat the Mets. The Mets had home field advantage too. They only mustered up 3 hits. Garrett Cole must have been on something good today, or that, and on that game. And finally get rid of the Mets blue. So yeah, there we go. I think we'll just cover this up. Yeah. Hopefully your opening day team, or hopefully your MLB team is having a nice start to the season. If they aren't, then hopefully, depending on who you root for, like if you're a Pirates fan, I think you expect it. If you're like a Phillies fan, I know the Phillies they won today, but still they've been struggling to start the season. So I'm assuming if you're a Phillies fan, you probably want your team to actually do something. There we go. The Mets are done, and the Yankees will move on. We'll actually give the Yankees the first logo expansion of the series. It won't be that much. It will be something. There we go. We will just round this off. There you go. Will matter from far away. So there you go. The Yankees expand, and the Mets are off the wheel. Where are the Mets? There you go. How many are we down to? We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're down to 15 teams left. Forgot to mute this. Stop. Oakland Athletics. So if you guys don't know where Oakland is at, here they are. They have a decent amount of land. I believe they were the one that beat the Dodgers last game or last episode. But they had the Giants to their north. The Twins have a huge chunk of land. It's mainly because they beat the Rockies and they kind of own like this big giant area. They do technically have the Diamondbacks and they do have the Padres. So we will see where the Athletics will play. Directly east, which that is the Minnesota Twins land. So this will more undoubtedly be the battle for the biggest landmass of the United States. And actually, I think it already is. I think the Twins have a bigger landmass than uh, the Yankees. But I expect the Athletics' Linsanity run to end after this game. And it does. 8-2 victory for the Twins, offensive style. Oakland actually had 10 hits, but it came in at 3 errors. I'm assuming if I had the play-by-play on, it showed a lot of errors. A lot of run and runs. 4 in the first inning. And they scored all 8 of their runs in the first 6 innings, and then 2 runs in the ninth for Oakland, but it wasn't anything. So Oakland, they did their job. They did the job of defeating the Dodgers, but that was easy. That is not what you want to do. Okay. Well, at least the full state of Nevada is pretty much covered, so that is good. Yeah, they at least did a job of defeating the Dodgers, which that was not expected. I did not expect the Dodgers to go out like that, but it's pretty funny. Except for Dodgers fans, because I know Dodgers fans are probably like, "No, not that funny." It is funny. We'll just cut off that piece of land by the Giants. No need to have it. Back to my NCAA basketball imperialism ways. Now I don't know what little piece of land that belongs to those islands. So I'm just gonna leave those. Why can we just fill in this area? Nope. Dang, Padres. Atlanta's really messing. So we're gonna delete Nevada's border, which is okay. I know. I said I wanted to do my best to keep the state borders, but it's getting increasingly more difficult to keep the state borders without having to spend 20 minutes on making sure that's live. Which is why you guys need to check out Eddie Cash and give him your love and support, because he spends all that time doing that stuff. So he definitely deserves the support. But the Oakland Athletics, they are done. And we will just do a couple more wheel spins. I don't want to end this series in like one more episode. I do want to keep the series going on for just a couple more episodes. Okay. So I try to keep it at 25 at max. Oh, that's Cincy? Wow. Thought that might have landed on the Rays, which if it did land on the Rays, would have Yankees would have had a chance to take over the entire East Coast. But we have the Reds. I mean, the Reds could pull off a huge upset against the Yankees. They will be going southwest, which that is going to be the Cardinals. We have kind of like a little rival right here. So Cardinals, Reds. We're going to Busch Stadium. Home field advantage for the Cards. And the Cards do end up taking it 6-3. A lot of hits. Actually, since he scored all three of the runs in the first inning, a 4-run inning for St. Louis and a 2-run inning for St. Louis, just took him out of it. About on par with what Cincinnati is, with what Cincinnati does. So congratulations to the Cardinals. We'll see if I can. This will work. Working so far. I'd rather do this and spend some extra time doing this than filling in. Because this will look a little bit more cleaner. That was weird. Actually helps. It'll look a little bit more cleaner than just like a blob. I know for some people it's like, why are you spending time doing this when you could just wipe out everything? It's me trying to be a little bit better in terms of keeping the initial borders more clean. Yeah, congratulations to the Cardinals. When our Wilson Contreras did something for you guys. Uh-oh. It's happening. We're butchering it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. We got to make sure that it's not spreading. The pandemic is not spreading. I think that's all. Yeah. So we just So we literally just got rid of the counties, but it's okay. There we go. Reds logo is done. Let's get rid of the Cincy Reds. And we'll just do 2 more wheel spins. We'll get down to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ready? We'll get down to the final 11. And we have Minnesota. This is an opportunity for them to really take over a huge chunk of land, especially if they go up against the Giants. Who, either way, whoever they'll play up against, they're gonna have an opportunity to steal a lot of land. Because they could technically play against the Cubs, but it has to be like the absolute perfect arrow land location. Yeah, but they're not going to do that, and so they're going to go against the Milwaukee Brewers. So the Twins against the Brewers. It's not Miller Life Park or whatever it's called. Before it changed the AmFam, American Family Field. Cannot remember. I cannot remember what it is, but there we go. Home field advantage for Milwaukee. And the Twins continue their run of imperialism. So we're starting to get some powerhouses here. The Twins and the Yankees are really expanding on their conquests. So congratulations to the Twins for another successful imperialism takeover. And for the Brewers, apologies. But this is going to be tough. Oh, come on. Okay. I did it without butchering it. And actually, we'll just have that be the last minute of this episode. I know not as much of this episode was imperialism. It was more of me kind of just blabbering about some stuff, but I do expect to finish this series by this weekend. By the way, and again, similar to NCAA basketball imperialism, I will buy the winner of I'll buy a T-shirt of the winner as like a reward type of thing. But oh my gosh, my Marquette shirt. It has been ordered. It is. I don't know when it's supposed to come in. Last I checked, it was still shipping. So we will see how long that takes. Um, Not expecting it to take long. I do have Amazon Prime, so it shouldn't take that much longer. Okay. Lake Michigan's gonna look a little bit weird. There we go. Alrighty, and I think we're gonna call an episode there. Again, apologies for not as much imperialism uploads. Again, school and work and uh, why does this shade of red look different than the Cardinals? Whatever. I think it is. It is okay. Real quick before I call an episode, I'll just quickly fill this in. I must have accidentally clicked on the reds. We'll just kind of. I know it won't be nice, but not mean to go up in the White Sox territory. Or south of the Yankees territory. Okay. Still looks different. Whatever. But yeah, you can see. Well, we'll just. This shouldn't be a border. It was. It was because, and the same thing with the Yankees. Making some last minute adjustments before I call this an episode. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, the Yankees. Actually, let me wipe off the Brewers. That way I don't forget about them. But yeah, the Yankees continue to make some moves in imperialism. After this series, I believe I mentioned that we were going to go back to college. We were going to go back to college, and we are. We're going to go to college football imperialism. It's going to be the exact same way as this imperialism and NCAA basketball imperialism, but I'm going to make sure that it's with the home field advantage is correct. So the defending team will get home field advantage. I haven't looked for any maps or any pre-loaded wheels about it yet, but I'm sure I can find one when I get to that time. But yeah, so here's your updated look of the map. So you got the Giants, who have only expanded once, which have been cut off by the Twins' massive land expansion. You still have some teams that have yet to play, like the Diamondbacks, the Rangers, the Astros, the Royals, the Cubs, and the White Sox. And you have the juggernauts, probably the favorites now, the Yankees. I know the Padres are probably a favorite, but yeah. Yeah, so you guys got a little bit of a sneak peek of what I plan on doing. Again, I plan on doing something with. I plan on getting some Road to the Show content pumped out. Like I mentioned a couple times before in the past episodes, all MLB The Show content will be in form of streams, of Twitch streams. So it'll be tougher to. I don't know. It won't be tougher, but it won't be the exact same as a YouTube video. There'll be like something in the beginning and something in the end. If people chime in the chat, I'll be talking to them. So yeah, it'll just kind of be like like a uncut highlight from the streams. It'll just basically be a stream just put on YouTube. But yeah, I'm tired. Again, apologies for not getting an episode out for a while. Like I said, some personal stuff, tornado stuff, and yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys stay safe, take care, have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.